admit, man, I have to give kudos to the SCM, but like, still having this bus run, you know? This is the oldest bus in the network right now, 22 to 15. 22 being 2002 and 15 being the 15 bus order. I mean, I have to admit, I mean, for a while, I mean, we thought this bus was retired, but in the end, it went to La Prairie, their Transdev, I think, or I think it was Transdev, or no, Autobus La Québécoise in La Prairie, and because basically when the SCM doesn't have enough mechanics and everything, they send the buses to other garages where they can fix them, you know, that have LFSs, you know. And here it is, I mean, still going strong, you know. And currently there are about 40 of these buses, 2002s left, and there's only 10 2003s left, because 2003s we only got like, I don't know, we got 39 of them. So I mean, that's such a low number. These ones we got 225, and 2004s we got 107. So there you go, you know. It's my old high school right there, Westmount. The only reason why I left that school is because it was, I'm not gonna talk more about it because I don't want anyone, I mean, even though yes, I am allowed to talk against them, but I think I would go too far in my commentary about that place, you know. But whatever. But back to the STM. Yeah, this antique shop. There's always this dog that's always there, just relaxing, you know. Yeah. But yeah, back to buses. Yeah, so we had 107 2004s, and there's only, I don't know, 2 retired. So I mean, we still have a lot of 2004s, 2002s. Man. Yeah, there's one of the new hybrids right there. Yeah, I like those new hybrids, how they did it. Especially when they did the roof, when they extended the roof. I like that. Add to that, putting the destination sign on top of it a bit higher. That was smart, because for quite a while with the see, that's it right there. Because normally the number signs, illuminators, they would be in the inside of the bus from the window, and the windows would get all dirty and everything. You could not even know what the route was. So that was smart what they did, you know. And they also brought these back on. They don't have that button anymore, you know. But the one thing to the hybrids that I just don't like is that they don't have these anymore. They don't have these cords. You have to look for a button, you know. But hey. And I'm on the 63 route, 63 Giroir there, heading towards Côte des Neiges. And this is the one of, I think, maybe the only line that has service on Saturdays, and Sundays they don't. Because this line is not a big line, you know. Yeah, I'm filming with my new phone, my iPhone XS there. Yeah, and let me tell you, this phone is so much better than that old one, because one, the pictures clearer, and two, the battery's very good. Yesterday I lasted a day with this battery. I didn't have to charge it, no nothing, you know. But over time, the battery's going to wear out. But I think this is going to be the battery's going to be stronger than the other one. I mean, in minus 20-degree weather, you know. But who knows, you know? But at least today it's nice, it's mild, you know, it feels like spring. And you know what the weird thing about this weather is that normally at this time of year, it's like January 25th, normally this time of year is the freezing time of the year, like it's very cold. But it's nice and warm, you know, it's mild. And as I was talking to my friend Elton there, about how he said about global warming and everything. I mean, let me tell you guys this straight up. I don't believe in global warming. Global warming, it's a bunch of bullshit. But let me tell you one thing. The upside about this is that we have hotter summers and we have warmer winters. You know. They said this winter is going to be a hell of a winter. In the end, it's not that bad. We had a few snowstorms here and there, but it's been going good, you know. And some people keep saying that, oh, wait until February and all that, and March and everything. Yeah, sure. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, we're now in the Victoria village of Westmount. This I love right here. Yeah, love colors. Yeah, but they say that this summer is supposed to be like very. This summer it's supposed to be like 2 years ago, rainy and all that. No, 3 years ago actually. But who knows? You never know. But man, 2018 summer, it was like the warmest summer, like the driest summer ever we had. You know, like especially in the beginning of July. Oh my God, like temperatures were like 40 degrees every day. Yeah. There's a scrap Frontenac bus there. And just for you guys to know about why do some of the buses have like reflective tapes in the back, like, and they have these yellow and black strips in the bumpers and everything. The reason why it's because those are actually Frontenac buses. That you can tell. That tells you it's from Frontenac, because from what I'm thinking is because my theory is that they don't have that they have to have a certain amount of buses to maintain STM schedule standards or schedule standard. I don't know. Yeah, there's the other 63 there. And we're supposed to get 300 of those ones and then 830 more, man. 830? Wow, you know? A lot of people say that these buses they're not that good and everything. I mean, this is better than riding in that shit box behind me. Let me tell you that. I'd rather ride in this any day. This is what? Claremont Street. Yeah, this used to be a second cup, this building right here. I feel tempted of filming this ride there and back because one thing, my new phone, I have 64 gigabytes of storage, so that's a lot better than 32, so why not, you know? And someone told me is that I don't know, by the summer, like these 2002 and 2003s, they're supposed to be all gone. But who knows, you know? And just for you guys to know that the STO, the Société de Transport du Outaouais in Gatineau and Ottawa, they still have a few more. They have a few more classics left, but what I've heard is that they're gonna retire them by February this coming month, man. It's too bad. But hey, you know, I mean, how long did a lot of those classics shit, what's the word? How many years did those classics run? You know, they ran for almost let me think, 1990, 20, some of them almost 25 years, man. Is that, I mean, what does that tell you? I mean, that's quality right there, you know? Built to last. And they were ex-Calgary, you know? I mean, if it was their own buses, I think they would have retired them a few years ago. But I think the reason why those ones are still around is because in Calgary, their winters are not as bad as here. And they're out west, so that's my theory on why the STO still has those buses, you know? And it's also incredible that that 7901 bus, STO bus, GM New Look, it's still running. I mean, it's the only one that's still around and picking up passengers during normal service. I mean, what does that tell you, you know? I mean, the STO, I mean, they love their buses. I wish they still had more classics in Gatineau, but I don't think they'll have any. I mean, I want to go. I mean, I might go this summer, but what are the chances, you know? And by the time they're probably all gone. By the way, these are new here. These those blue papers. That's recent. Over the past 2 years, they've had these. Well, let me tell you, they're a lot nicer, and at least they're colorful compared to the older ones, which are. Does this one have it? Yeah, like that one. It's just white and meh. Yeah, we're now in NDG there. Oh, older bus. Doing what line? I guess the 138 or something. We'll see when we pass by. NDG Street. I love that architecture. Eh? Where would he see on? Nah, I can't see. When he pulls out, I'll see. Scrap it. Yeah, see. What line's here? Oh, 102. And that bumper right there, that's the 409 bumper I'm referring to. In the back, actually, get a good sound that Cummins. Now that's one thing about these announcements is that they say de Montclair, they don't say Montclair. It's OQLF, man. Like, they just want to like get rid of like the original French language and like what they call is like modern French, you know, how they speak, you know. I mean, de Montclair. Same thing with Assomption, l'Assomption, and all that. But hey, what can you do, you know? We're not going backwards, let me tell you that. It's rare that I actually talk in these type of videos, but you know, why not, you know? Address some things. And for my Metro friends out there, there's the first of 17 new Azures are gonna start hitting the tracks in the spring for the Green Line. And what's gonna happen to those MR73s? Well, they're basically gonna put them on the Blue Line and the Yellow Line, and keep them as spares, hybrid. Windows all dirty. They're good earth. Tab is earth, bun is good. So, they're good earth. Yeah, this is over there is Fulton Road there. And if you don't continue, if you keep continuing, you'll hit the Cary Expressway and the Cary Boulevard. And you see this building here, actually? This building right here. This wasn't here before. This was actually I think it was a gas station or something, and then they got rid of it, and then what turns into it? Condos. God forbid they would put a park, you know. Piece it. Yep. Fucking stupid Hinos. I don't like those trucks. You know the thing about it is that about those type of trucks is that how can you fit in that tight little cab? Like, it must be terrible, especially if you're the driver. Oh my god. Bah. This I love. And for those of you like very old apartment buildings, Queen Mary's a very nice road to see old homes, you know. Yep. I think Mont Royal garage. I think that was the garage where they had the most of the 36,000s, because like a lot of the buses on the 51 route, they have like these windows here, and they don't have the like the frameless windows and all that. They have those ones. And you know what the cool thing is that when we first got the 1996 models, the first LFSs we ever got, they came out of Montreal, you know. And what did Montreal get? I don't know what, 20 years later, the new 20 years later, the hybrids. Queen Mary Road. Isabella. Well, at least the windows are not all dirty, you know. And now we're in Hampstead and all this. No, that side's Hampstead. This is coordination. Yeah, gonna get off, take a few photos, and I'll see you guys on the rebound.